that might be what I had to do. That's it, I think. I think I pushed the right buttons. You know, I've been accused of being able to push buttons, but I think I actually was able to push some buttons and get this gizmo to work properly. And I am going to see if I can now figure out Yardism. Okay, it does look like I'm live. Yardism says, "Where's Waldo?" I don't know. Hey, Yardism. Okay, so this gizmo is working live. Okay, this is good. I'm using some software that I've only used a couple of times before with the desktop here. Monty Piper is in the house, and he says hello. All right, so we got a couple of people on live with us this afternoon. I had some problems finding the button to do this. Cal Delta Steve is with us. Feel better, he asked. You know, I'm alive. Jeff the Chef Piper says hello. Hello to you. Cal Delta Steve, I feel better today than I did yesterday. This has been an annoying little man flu, and that's what I'm calling it, the man flu. Thank you, Yardism. I'm feeling it. I'm there. I'm calling it the man flu because I don't think I have the real flu. I really don't. So, I tell you what, I'll tell you all about that. Let me just officially get this thing underway right now by saying this. YTPC Padre taken to the virtual airwaves of YouTube. We're actually doing this live on Thursday afternoon / evening, 4 o'clock hour where I am. I apologize if I, slap at the nose or something and I look like crap. Believe it or not, I feel a little better than I'm looking, so it's been rough. I appreciate all of you asking how I'm doing. I'm calling it the man flu because I really think what I thought was, I thought what I was dealing with was an allergy flare-up that started about a week ago. In fact, tomorrow, Irish Hottie Toddy, well, yes, Monty Piper. In the BRTV mug, I've got some green tea. Thought I was dealing with a flare-up of the old allergies, and Matt the Piper's with us. Blessed to have you on board. JMZ56. Appreciate the kind words, sir. Colorado Pipe Smokers coming in. Yeah, I thought I was dealing with an allergy flare-up. In fact, if you watch this weekend on BRTV, you're going to see the release of video number 2 of my 7-part series that I'm doing on smoking through the sampler. I recorded that last Friday night, and it looks like I might have, did I lose? Looked like I went a little squiggly there. I recorded that last Friday night, and at the time made reference to the fact that I thought I was either on the front end or the tail end of an allergy attack. And I got to tell you, over the weekend, it went downhill, and Monday was bad. I thought I was better on Tuesday and came in and worked a full day and got my butt handed to me yesterday. So ran some fever and such yesterday, and I'm back at it today. Took part of the day off, and I'll tell you what I did do. I had to come in and get some work done, but earlier today, dragged my carcass out of bed. I went to the movies to see a movie. It was a kid's movie, and I'm literally the only person in the theater. The theater signs at occupancy 81, all right, and it's me and 2 other people, this mommy and her little, preschooler. I sat far away from them, didn't want to sneeze and cough on them and such, you know what, I think I was running fever during that movie, because that was either one bizarre fever delirium, mushroom-induced acid-dropped story, or that was some really cool animation. I don't know which it was yet. I'm alive. I'm feeling good. I wanted to come online because I missed it. Yesterday, I've gotten in this habit of doing the Wisdom Wednesday, and I really wanted to do that yesterday. I just didn't have the energy for it. So I figured before I get out of here today, I was going to take just a few minutes to come on to the virtual airwaves and just say hi to everybody and share a little BRTV mug full of green tea to soothe the old throat. Staying off the pipe, I really do feel like I'm on the mend, and I hope so because I'm scheduled tomorrow evening to record video 3 of the Smoking Through the Sampler series for BRTV. Cal Delta Steve says the Niners, yeah, the Niners, oops. Yeah, we don't want to talk about that. Dave Trance is with us. Blessed to have so many people online at this time of the day and in essentially an unannounced fashion. Yeah, I keep making reference though to that BRTV special. If you guys haven't seen that, I'm recording a 7-part series called Smoking Through the Sampler. And it's going through Boswell's English sampler. Guys, these are some really nice tobaccos, and you get an ounce of each in the sampler. Look, I'm not paid by Boswell's to promote this. I bought mine just like you would buy yours, so I'm getting no kickback for this. But it's a wonderful way. An ounce of tobacco is a good amount to invest some time in and see if you're going to like a particular blend. And they've got 7 blends in this series. And Dave Trance says he's in England, jolly old England. So I would imagine it's about 10 after 10 your time, or 22:10 as London, Simon often says, or Northeast Piper, UK. You got 7 blends to choose from. We have, I say we because Mark VV is doing this with me, and we've done Countryside, which is really good, Northwoods, which is a favorite amongst folks, and we're going to do number 3. We're hoping to record that tomorrow. I'm hoping to be 100% by tomorrow evening when it comes time to record that. But you can see those first 2 videos. They're exclusively online. Go to briarreport.org, the BRTV. Click on that, and you'll go to my channel, Padre Piper channel there, and you can see those first two in the series. I say that you can see the first one. I don't think the second one gets released until tomorrow, after the release of the BRTV guide for the week. I think it's tomorrow that it'll be available. So perhaps so you haven't seen the first one, and that's on Countryside. You can go over and watch that. Dave says that the expense would be totally insane. I'm assuming you're referring to ordering from Boswell's, that it would cost you a ton. And I'm assuming, correct me if I'm wrong, that has something to do with the government's take on that. What is the word I'm looking for? I'm sorry, I got cold medicine head. Customs, I'm assuming, is what you're talking about there. But I don't know. You can fill us in on that. Cold medicine. Let me go back to that again. I've had the flu as recently as 2016. This does not feel like that felt back then. I feel like crap. That was bad. Like, I couldn't get out of bed for like 10 days straight. I didn't break a fever for like 10 days straight. This is different. Just when I think I'm feeling a little better, some fever kicks back in and makes me feel like crud. And if you know how fever is, it slows you down, makes you feel bad. And I'm still able to function okay. That's why I don't think that this is anything more than, I think it's a cold on steroids. It's probably something viral. I don't think it's bacterial, just because I know my symptoms. And if I did, I'd go over to my ENT, and we've got our little antibiotics du jour. I don't like to do that. I don't like to do the antibiotics unless I really, really have to. So, what that means is a week from now, if I still feel like this and I'm still alive, then we'll talk about some antibiotics. But these are the kinds of things that when it's viral like this, you don't want to throw antibiotics in the mix, because it never helps you in the long run. That's how we weaken our immune systems, actually. What are we talking about here, Purdue Piper? This is cutting half of it off, so I'm only seeing a portion of. It says, when San Francisco, and then I can't see the next word, Orleans in the NFC Championships get revenge. I'm assuming, And I wish there, I'm going to have to see if I can fix this screen. I'm assuming what you're saying there is we're going to get ourselves some revenge down here in New Orleans when we play San Francisco. That was one heck of a game. I mean, I don't know what else to say about that. That was crazy. Oh, look, if I go to this screen, I can actually see this better. When San Francisco plays New Orleans in the NFC Championship, Breeze will get revenge. Purdue Piper. Amen. That's what I say to that. Amen. And who dat? Breeze dat. That was a crazy game on Sunday between New Orleans and San Francisco. I mean, that was like Arena League. Just scoring back and forth, high-scoring game like that. Absolutely crazy. It was fun. It always feels crummy to be on the losing side of that. I mean, you know, but look, that was two of the best teams in the NFC, in my humble opinion, going at it with each other. So we had a good time watching it. It would have been a lot nicer to win it, but you know, you do what you got to do. I'm starting to laugh at something. I want to see if I can do this. Last time I'm laughing because I'm thinking about one of my last live videos. I guess it was a couple of weeks ago. I don't remember what I did. I read a verse of scripture or something. It wasn't a Wisdom Wednesday or anything. And in it, I said, "Look, I don't want to keep doing this because I don't want you to, you know, you didn't tune into TBN." And the funniest thing, I'm going to see if I can go over to that screen. Buzz DuPont posted on there. He said, "Can you see that?" He says, "We could tell it's not TBN because you're not twisting scriptures like a wax nose to justify your need for a new Falcon 7S X." That was funny. I had to pin that to the top of those comments because that got me to seriously giggling. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to preach today. I even had the Bible open yesterday. Was ready to do a little Wisdom Wednesday for Proverbs for December the 10th. So it would have been chapter 10 today. No, my bad. I'm lost, folks. Chapter 11, because yesterday was December the 11th. I swear, I'm like in this fog. I don't even know what day it is, but I just ran out of energy, couldn't do it, and so here we are. And again, just not smoking a pipe, giving the old sinuses and throat a little bit of time off to continue to heal. Feeling better today than yesterday. Enjoying some green tea in the old BRTV mug. And let me see if I can switch back over. Here it is. What is it that you guys are enjoying today? Sorry, tea is dinner. I know. Oh, North P. Okay, we're back on that again. All right, I missed some of these. Let me go back and see. Nothing but a corncob pipe and a button nose stands out. Preacher Man Piper's with us. All right. Bob Barnes looks like he's enjoying some My Mixture on 6.5. Boy, that's nice stuff. Just opened a can of Tinderbox Reserve 1928 model. McClellan says Elmer Cook. Elmer Cook, weren't you? I want to say you were smoking that last time. Oh, you know what? I'm a dummy. Okay, my bad. I'm reading last. Let me get out of there. Boom. What a goofus I am. Here we go. All right. What are y'all smoking? I'm sorry, guys. I really do have cold head. I was literally reading the chat from the last live video from the screenshot I just showed y'all, which is why Elmer Cook was smoking that Special Reserve again. All right. Some OJK in a big pot. OJK. Orlick. I don't know what that is. OJK. Yardism, you got to help me out with that. Let's see, blah, 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 blah. Road King Piper's with us, says, "Hey, Padre." Hey, Road King Piper. OJK. I'm just not getting it. OJK. I want to figure this out before you tell me, but I hope you're typing it in because the old brain just ain't working so hot today. It's got to be Orlick. Cal Delta Steve, I thought I was missing something for a second there. You're talking about my mishap of reading the wrong, yeah. Old Joe Krantz, doi, doi, doi. All right, yeah. Medicine Head here. Hey, Central Pipe Smoker. Glad to have you on board with us today as well. Thank you. Anybody else got anything good in the bowl right now? Tease me, since I'm not enjoying anything. Still at work, so no pipes, says Road King Piper. He'll have one later. Have one for me, brother. Have one for me. You know what I've got sitting on my desk right now is, this is one of my absolute favorites. I've dedicated this to Virginia's. This is my Rattray's Old Gowrie. This thing just smokes like a charm. I had my eye, I forget what number this is. They number them. Maybe it says on here. I don't know, I can't see these old eyes. They've got one, I think it's the Old Gowrie number 1, which is like a paneled bowl. And I've had my eye on that for some time, and I think I might pick it up soon. Maybe a Christmas gift to myself. Alrighty. So Old Joe Krantz, we got that going on with Yardism. Anybody else got anything in their pipe this afternoon or this evening? Or if you're over in jolly old England, I don't think you ever told me what time it was over there, Dave Trance. I'm guessing that it is, you're 6 hours ahead of me, I think, which would make it 20 after 10. You can let me know that. Bearded Piper's in the house. Says, hello, everyone. Too cold outside to enjoy a pipe, but I'm trying to finish up a tin of Molto Dolce. That is a fine aromatic. Very flavorful. Tell you what, no one would ever complain if you smoked Molto Dolce. That's even, I think, the most hardened, anti-smoking militant Nazis would smell that and go, wow, that smells nice. It's an incredible room note. It's a very flavorful tobacco, too. I know there's some folks who are, I don't normally smoke aromatics. That's fine. Don't smoke your aromatics. I don't care. But if you do, Molto Dolce's, I've enjoyed it. Never gotten tongue bite from that as wet as it is. It just it smokes nicely. Kirk Maxon asks, how you feeling? Kirk from Florida, I'm alive. I'm better today than I was yesterday. I'll put it that way. Not 100% yet. Purdue Piper tells us that he's traveling. He's got some Strauss with him in the hotel in Philly, and it's cold outside. Baby, it is cold outside. Even down here in the deep south, it is cold. I'll tell you a little fun I had. I put a jacket on, like an overcoat that I hadn't worn since last winter, put my hand in a pocket, found a pipe. I mean, that's like putting a sweater on and found a $20 bill. It's like, yeah, this is great. It's been there since last winter, and I guess I just didn't quite miss it. Who's got the Mr. Brog going on there? Bearded Piper said, oh, okay, you got Molto Dolce from me and I remember that Mr. Brog trade. It's a wonderful pipe. I still enjoy that pipe. Cal Delta Piper says he's going to work soon. Purdue says he's going to get some when he gets home. That sounds like a good plan. Rex Hargrove has entered. He just recovered from the flu and wishes me a quick recovery. Rex, I do appreciate that. Again, I don't think I officially have the flu, but whatever. I mean, at this point, it doesn't matter whether it's the flu or not. It's some kind of bug, and it's not fun. JMZ56, relaxing, watching your video and smoking some old Codger Velvet. Well, you would be making old Artful Codger real happy smoking that Velvet. If you have not seen his documentary, is what I'll call it, video on Velvet, go over to the Artful Codger's channel and watch that. It's one of the best videos I think anybody from our communities ever put up in the YTPC. That Velvet, I told him when he put that up there that it reminded me of something that PBS would have produced. It was so well done. He's a great guy. Alrighty. Did I miss any other little chats in here, or miss anybody else telling me what they got in their bowl at the moment? I put up a very quick video a couple of days ago to K-Rod Piper, who's going to be closing out his holiday gaw in just a day or two. So if you haven't gotten in on that, go watch his channel. If you're a video maker, there's a way for you to get in on it. If you're only a commenter, there's a way, not, I won't say only a commenter. If you're a commenter who doesn't make videos, there's a way to get in on this god too. And he's giving away a stem for a corncob pipe. It's a beautiful customized holiday stem. If I remember correctly, it was influenced or inspired by Holy Smokes, who's a wonderful brother of a prior and a brother clergyman, a brother priest down in the Philippines. So he's asking the question, what do the holidays mean to you? Why are they special to you? So I had a pleasure making a very quick video and putting that up. And I'm entered. Woohoo! And I don't mind saying I hope I win. I've entered before and told some people, hey, I'm entering for the fun of it, but, you know, don't count me in. I want to win that stem. That thing is nice. Of course, you guys know I'm a big fan of the forever stems for the corn cob, so they certainly will dress up a corn cob, and that stem that Cane Rod Piper's making is really beautiful. Absolutely beautiful stuff. Bearded Piper says, the Multidoji is so good, I need to get another tin. That's still that tin, that was from summer before last, wasn't it? That was like summer of 2018, I believe we did that trade. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Hello, Piper artist Steph and Puri Piper Gain. She says hello. She doesn't say hello. How are you? Blessed to have, I don't know which one of you or both of you on board with us today. Mother-in-law is in town where Mr. Brog pipes are made. How cool is that? That's over in Poland, I'm assuming. Is that correct, Pretty Piper? I believe that's where the Brogs come from. That is cool, and you should tell her to pick you some up. Those pipes are inexpensive, and I'm telling you what, I like them. I just do. I mean, for the price, you don't feel bad if you drop it or something, and you get a good smoke out of it. You just do. Steph here, waiting for Skip. Hope you're feeling better. I'm alive, Steph. I appreciate that. I feel better than I did yesterday. Not 100%. Hoping to be 100% tomorrow so I can record part 3 of the Smoking Through the Sampler, the English Boswell series, to make that video. Video 2 is done. It will be released tomorrow. You can read about that in the BRTV guide. And if you haven't registered for that, of course, go on over to priorreport.org and get yourself registered for the BRTV guide. Comes out every Friday. I have so many tobaccos from you in the trade. I was just getting to it. I don't remember the specifics of the trade, to tell you the truth. But I think you reached out to me because you knew I liked those Brogs. And you said, hey, just send me something. And I think I sent you some stuff. So I appreciate that. Very kind of you. Yes, Poland. Okay, those pipes are definitely made in Poland. Yeah, the first time I ordered Mr. Brog, I ordered directly from Poland, and then I realized you could get them off of Amazon, and I don't know if they're shipped through Amazon or who they come from, but they come 2-day prime now. But you can still order directly from Mr. Brog, which is really cool. It takes a little while to get across the ocean, but the 300 Dictator, a big, really, okay, I don't know if you spelled that right and I don't know how to pronounce it or what, because I'm not familiar with that particular one. The 300, that must be a huge pipe, because if I'm not mistaken, the numbers, the bigger the number goes, the bigger the pipe is. And I know that Mr. Brog, that 51 Amiga, which I have a bunch of, 3 or 4 of them, it's got a fairly large bowl on it. So that 300, I don't know what that is. I'm going to, hang with me, I'm going to put that into the old Google Meister for a moment. Mr. Brog 300. I want to see what comes up there. Let me hit images. Images by Tyrone Green. Y'all remember that from Saturday Night Live? Late in the evening, dark is the night. See the watchdog. Do he bite? Kill my landlord. Kill my landlord. C-I-L-L, my landlord. Ah, yeah, there it is. That's a good looking pipe you ordered there. Man, it's got that serious bend to it. Who was that? Eddie, what was that comedian's name that did that on Saturday Night Live? Eddie. Somebody help me. Guy was funny. Kill my landlord. Cill. My landlord. That is, that's quite a, how heavy is that pipe? That dictator. I don't know. How do you pronounce that? And how heavy is it? It's a good looking pipe. Nice looking, really. Reminds me of my Savinelli saxophone. It's got that huge bend to it like that. This is the 614. I won this about a year or so ago from Garbage Man Piper in one of his gauze. I need to get back over to the comments because somebody has to have told me. Eddie Murphy, thank you, Monty Piper. I'm telling you, I got medicine head. I cannot think straight right now with this stuff going on in my head. All right, big old doggy, do he bite? Cill. You got it, Yardism. That was a funny skit. You know, I very seldom watch SNL these days. It's just, I guess I'm old. They're not as funny as they used to be. They're just not. A dictator, that's how it's pronounced? Okay, it's just spelled with the Y. And it weighs 5 ounces. Huh, okay. Is it comfortable? It's probably quite comfortable because like this Savinelli, that bend, it allows you to kind of clench nice and comfortable. You can just kind of hang there. That's the beauty of a bent pipe like that. That is really, that's a good, I kind of wish you hadn't showed me that because you know what that means is now I'm thinking about going over after we get off today and looking that thing up and seeing if I need to order myself one for a Christmas present. And Lord knows the last thing I need is another pipe. I need that like a hole in the head. Oh yes, you can clench it easily. I bet you can. That bend just really makes for that. Well, listen, folks, I got to tell you, I feel more energized now than when I came on the air, and I don't know how long ago that was. And somewhere on one of these screens, I'm sure I could find out. I'm just clicking around because I'm lost. I really am. I'm just, I don't know what I'm doing. There I am. Okay, 27 minutes, it looks like, ago. I say I'm lost just because I'm medicine head crazy. I really am. It's so nice that so many people have stopped by and come on board today and asked how I'm feeling. Appreciate that. I posted a couple of things on Twitter and Instagram, and people were sending out healing prayers, and I so appreciate that. It's winter, you know, and we catch these bugs, and so it is what it is. I'm blessed that I have a voice. I didn't have a voice a few days ago, so 27 minutes is Three River Piper as well as Monty Piper. Yeah, it's been a bit. It's been a while. 45 minutes to an hour in that big old dictator. Man, you just went and planted that seed in my head. Now I'm probably going to go out and buy one. Thanks. Just what I needed to do. But listen, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. It's yeah, it looks like it's 4:32. I tried coming on at 4, and I think it was 2 minutes after 4 before I find out what buttons I needed to push. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off. It's been really fun being with you guys. I'm sorry I missed my Wisdom Wednesday this week. It was fun to get with you on Thursday, though. Again, keep an eye out over on BRTV tomorrow. Video number 2 drops in the Smoking Through the Sampler series. I'm going to be talking with Mark VV together. We're going to smoke through a bowl of Boswell's Northwoods. Check video 1. It's up there now. Briar Report Television, briarreport.org. Go to the Padre Piper channel and you can see what our thoughts are on Countryside, which is a fantastic blend from Boswell's. So until we talk again, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Padre, wishing you and yours God's peace, grace, and blessings. Y'all take care. And again, thank you all for the well wishes.